Hello everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name's Crocsenpaii, or you can call me K or Croc, anything that makes you feel comfortable. This is my second YouTube video. I'm not gonna keep saying that every time I record a video, but only because it's the second one, I'm like saying it again. But this is my second, no, not even again. Anyway, right? This is my second video of my YouTube channel and I'm excited. This video is mainly going to be me like just talking, not like about personal stuff or drama or whatnot, but just talking, because personally me, whenever I watch YouTube videos, I sometimes like to hear commentary, and so this is like an experiment for myself. Let's see if I'm going to be one of them commentary ones, or I'm going to be one of the like just silence ones with music in the background. But yeah, well, to start it off, well, I think we should, maybe I should start about like with the drawing. Recently I had been in art block, so I didn't know what I really wanted to draw. So when I started this project, I was like, oh my goodness, I really hope I have something to draw. Because if you follow me on Instagram, I'll probably put a picture up. But if you follow me on Instagram, I haven't posted in like a month or maybe 2 or so, and it's not like, oh, I have a regular scheduled program, but usually I don't like to go that long without posting, you understand? But things like work happen, life happens, it is what it is. So when I started this, I was like, okay, I'm gonna get to draw, I hope I can do it. And one of the biggest things that like it stops me from drawing is literally the camera. I kid you not, I feel like everything in my brain disappears when they turn on this camera. Literally, like, whenever I'm on camera drawing, my art style changes drastically. And then the thing is, right, I also don't have a set art style. Well, according to me. If anybody else saw it, they might be like, yeah, you have a art style. But me, I feel like my art style is always, like, changing, whether it's, like, the small details. So it's just like, oh my goodness, this is not how I want it to turn out. And I kid you not, I recorded like 4 drawings, all in which I absolutely hated. Maybe I'll post them just because I ended up getting like the sketch process, but still, it's like every time this camera turns on, it's a mess, right? But yeah, I was excited. I'm like, okay, from the sketch, if y'all go back like to the first couple seconds, y'all see it. But the sketch was turning out good. I'm like, okay, this is turning out nice. And let me tell you something. I didn't draw that sketch on camera. That sketch happened in like off camera. And when it happened off camera, after I've been trying to record on camera for the last 4 or 5 times, you know how mad I was? I was mad. But anyway, I was like, okay, cool. So let me just start. I'll just record the shading process because maybe I could get a little bit of that. But I forgot. Let's think. Kay, what was the reason you started this YouTube channel? All right, to like remember and like record how you shade, because you can't remember the shade. So let's think, if Kay decides to record her shading process when she literally does not know how to shade, or well, remember her shading process, let's think, what will this YouTube video be? Because it's you guessing, and it literally was me guessing. Don't mind how smooth it was looking, you know. I was looking at previous artworks. I literally have to do it every single time. Look at previous artworks that I did and see, like, how did I shade it? And the thing is, it's not video recording. It's like the Procreate Speed Paint. So I was stressed out. I was stressed out of my mind. I was going through, I'm just like, how am I gonna do this? And then I don't know if anybody else does it, but I also use other artists, like their art style and the way they shade as a guide for me to shade, because one, I am terrible at anatomy. I don't know what's going on over there. So if I see a cool artist and I see, okay, your anatomy looks good, that's what I'm going off of. I don't care about the human look. I don't know what the human body is supposed to look like properly. If they drew it nice and it looked good, even if it ain't right, that's what I'm gonna do. I don't care, right? I hope that's not me, because even if it is, oh well, it is what it is. But yeah, I'm like, okay, let's just get on with this. Let's start it. You already started, let's finish it. because I wanted to at least upload something. I've been on here for 3 months, y'all. 3 months. But okay. Oh, so with this project, well, with this piece, it was not. I was hesitant with her. I liked how the sketch came out. I had a vision. I think I liked how it came out in the end. I did. It was a little bit tossed. It was a little bit of a toss up in the air, but it was. I did like it. I did like it. Yeah. I think I'll come back if I have anything else to say. So right here, I speeded up because right here on this forehead, I was stressed out of my mind. I was like, okay, how does a forehead look? And at the same time, while I rely heavily on references, right, I still don't use references. Like, I use them, but then I forget to use them in my time of need. So in that forehead piece, if you see, I gave up on it. And it just was like, okay, let's move on. But in that forehead, I was so stressed. I was like, how does it look? Like, how do I make it shine? I don't want it shiny, but I don't want to look bald head. But it was also the perspective at the time. I can see if I can put up the reference photo I used for this pose. For this portrait, head shape, one of them. But I was like, okay, how does it go? How do it look? So I gave up on it. I think later on I do come back to it, but I still don't know how even now I don't know how I did it, and I still have to go and actually practice it more because I don't know what happened with that forehead. Oh, and then y'all see my little brush? I think I can try put in the link or was not to the brush I used, but I used this Among Us brush, right? And it was like a little kiki haha when I got it, because I got it like in 2022. I don't know when the creator made it, but it was like a little kiki haha, oh my goodness, Among Us, blah blah blah. But no, I actually love that brush. It's like, I don't know what to say. I don't know, but it's like, I love that brush so much. And it came in a pack of 4. It was heaven sent. I love whoever that creator is. I love them. I would marry them on the spot. But yeah. Okay, I'm back again. Mind you, I don't know. I'm gonna keep saying that even though it's my YouTube video. Don't care, whatever. But this was an ugly stage. I struggled. mind you, I didn't say I was stressed out for like last 2 parts or whatever, but no, this piece right here, I struggled because it was like, do I even want to do this anymore? Because when an art piece doesn't look how you usually want it to look, right? Like, it wasn't glossy enough, it wasn't shaded enough. It was like, in my head, I'm like, what am I even doing? You know what? Cut the cameras. Let's go. But the only thing that saves me whenever I feel like I'm going off the rails with a piece is lips. I love lips so much. Like, just everything about a lip is just so good. So while this was like the ugly stage of it for me, the lip saved it for me. I'm not gonna lie, the lip saved it. Then I went to eyes. This is the reason why I'm like, my I'm trying to say like, but whatever. This is the reason I'm recording this, because I kid you not, every single time I go through this, I kind of forget, like, just do everything else. Because most times, 10 out of 10 times when I face the ugly stage process, it's without me shading in the eyes and lips and hair or brows and whatnot. Because let me get comfortable, because what happens when I draw is I know, like, I literally tell myself, okay, you just sketch this, you cool, you straight, you did your line out. If I do it, just shade in your flats and then go on to your base colors. Is that the same thing as flats? Whatever, I think it is. But you go on to your shadows and what's not, and then go render it and go do whatever you need to do. But in my head, like, with me, I know myself. I am not gonna do that, because one, if I sketch something out and I've drawn it, like, if I sketch something out, 10, most likely, not even 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10 times, I'm not gonna be able to shade it that night or that day. I don't know how it works. Maybe I'm just burnt out by the end or what's not. My sketches usually take like 3 to 4 hours. Sue me if that's long, but whatever. They usually take 3 to 4 hours, and so when I'm ready to like color, or quote unquote ready to color, it doesn't work out. Oh wait, sorry y'all. My neighbors, well, not even my neighbors, my neighborhood people, I guess, decided they wanted to ride bikes while I was trying to record. Rude. But yeah, it don't work out. And the thing is, right, I not swear by, right? But I love the airbrush, because I like blocked out shapes and what's not, but at the same time, I like my stuff to look a little bit smooth, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But so when it comes to me coming to shading, after I've sketched it out, especially if it's in the same day, the airbrush, it's acting like it's not airbrushing. It's not doing what it usually does. And then it's too saturated, it's too this, it's too that, and the third, blah 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 blah, and what's not. That's all, like, that's what happens every time I shade. And so the thing is, right, what I forget every single time this happens is to shade the eyes and the hair. I'm trying to go back on topic, because if I don't, I'm going to forget what I was talking about in the first place. But it's like, if the skin could be whatever and what's not, all of that, right? But it would be fine if I shade everything else. But at the same time, my routine is literally to do skin first and then move on to whatever I decide to move on to next. But at the same time, y'all get where the push and pull coming in. It's just like, do the whole thing. No, do the skin first. No, do this and all that. Color it right after you sketch it. No, wait until a day so you could sketch it. That's like what's happened in my head every time I'm drawing. And once again, that is why this YouTube channel is here. I promise y'all, this is the last time I'm mentioning why I made this channel. But yeah, that's why I'm doing this, so I could remember what process is the most efficient. And so it's like kind of experimenting on all sides. Y'all get what I'm saying? I'm gonna stop saying that too. Y'all get what I'm saying? Because at this point, I'm not getting what I'm saying. As a matter of fact, let me shut this off. I'm talking too much.
You made it.
Okay, so the girl who I'm drawing right now, I wanted to talk a little bit about her. Not even a little bit, because this is going to be like 2 seconds. I lied. It's not. But the girl who I'm drawing, just a random girl, but I really did like her design. Like, I need to find out some new piercings because I feel like almost everybody I draw ends up getting like a lip piercing or a eyebrow piercing or something like that. I hope y'all can't hear like the noise in my background because I don't know. What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? Okay, so they left. But the girl I'm drawing, I liked her expression. It was cute. And I also, what I really want to talk about, I got lazy on her hair. Y'all see that, like the strand on top? I was trying to do the 2-strand locks and whatnot. And yeah, it was coming out cool and whatnot. But I couldn't do it with the rest. I got discouraged. By the time I was done with that one, I was like, okay, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. So she only got one twist in the front, and everything else is locks. I'm sorry. Disappointment to the earth, but I'm sorry. But I really feel like I should have given her a more darker look. Like, I don't know, because a lot of my characters who I end up drawing they look soft and sweet and cute, minus the like 1 or 2 exceptions. And I kind of want to step out of that a little bit, like just try a little bit more design. I don't know, like different characters, you know, different noses. Back in, was it last year? I think it was. I did a reel on Instagram where I was like, do I have same face syndrome? And some people said no, some people said yeah. And after seeing what the people who were saying yeah were saying, I was like, oh yeah, I could see it. So I tried to broaden my horizons and doing different facial features and stuff. But it has turned on me since I do not remember if I can't differentiate between the facial features I draw anymore. Like, not in a bad way. There are certain facial features you could see, like, oh yeah, you draw that, like button noses or crooked noses or what's not. You know, you could see, oh yeah, I did draw that. So maybe try switch it up. But the thing is, I've kind of gained blindness. Like, everything looks different at the same time. It looks the same. So I don't know. But also facial shapes. I recently, like, I was looking at my pieces and I was like, a lot of my women have round faces to them. And I looked at myself, I have a round face, and I can see what people mean, like when they say you draw how you kind of look. You know what I'm saying? Because I kind of have a round face, yeah. And so a lot of my female characters end up having like that round draw, or you know, that pudginess around their cheeks, because I also have that. But yeah, I liked how she was coming out. Didn't know how to draw the locks. Didn't know how to draw, like, you see that hump in her hair, right? Coming on to the second point on the left, it was like, you know, I couldn't figure out what was killing me. But then I found it. But I think I don't show that until like later on in the video. But that was killing me. And those kind of stuff don't hit me until the end of the video, or when I'm shading on my own. And that was my biggest pet peeve inside this video. With this video, I only, and y'all will see it, but I only shaded her head like kind of fully and semi-shaded her hair because I couldn't do it on the camera. I'm so shy on this camera, like it's messing me up. But I went and shaded only those pieces on camera, and then when I was off and I was just looking at it, you know, shading, doodling in your own spare time, I'm just like, oh, let me just take out this, let me just take out that. And what happened when I was doing my little take out this, take out that? Oh, wow, look at that, it's finished. Imagine how tired I am. But it was, I don't even shade this. I'm not gonna lie to you. I take the shading off of the full, not even half body, 3/4 body. I take the shading off of this. I don't shade this. And you know why? I didn't do it on camera. Because it just felt right off camera. So New Year's resolution, says this 6 months in. But New Year's resolution, get familiar with the camera, because I am a little bit too mad at myself for shading things off and then not recording it. But I hope y'all like how she turned out. I think I liked how she turned it out as well. Yeah, this coming down to the end, but my little speed paint, it's not. But I like how she turned out. Third time saying this, third time. But she was so cute. I don't have any sense of anatomy, as you can see. What was the line for? I don't know. There are so many things I don't know when it comes to art, like line of action. I hear about it, I ask about it, I get some information that's pretty straightforward, but I can't implement it at all. But I like how the sketch turned out. Look at the sketch. It took me like 4 hours, 5 hours if I look at it correctly. Yeah, she's cute. I like her. I'm feeling giggly, all of that good stuff. I'll see you guys at the end of the video. This is the final product. I liked how it turned out, and I hope you guys liked it too. See you next time. Bye.